Hello, it's Doc again. Today we're going to be doing a liquid culture transfer into grain with Blucifers. First thing we want to do is we want to spray everything down with our isopropyl. Includes the jars, there's a couple rags, they're just paper towels. I have a lighter here, but we don't want to really spray that with any ISO. Remember, ISO everything, get it all clean. My jars of grain spawn. This is my work area. Here's my gloves. Let me bring over my liquid culture that's been spinning, and that's right there. Today I will be using glass syringes. They are sterilized and they are in plastic bags. Yes, they are glass. I always use glass. So let's get started. I have everything wet and laid out. So first things first, let's get our rubber gloves on. We're going to spring them down. Now open up our glass syringes and put our blade on it. Rub this on your arms too. Make sure you're all covered with the stuff. You want to spray your bags there. Okay, so we want to go take one of these here glass syringes, but we want to put this here. Put this lid on it, so we're going to go right here. This is our this is all going to be sprayed down now, so there's one syringe right there. Wash my hands and arms again with isopropyl. Okay. We're going to go do 3 jars at a time. Might as well bring 3 of them over here. It's all been sprayed down. Just like that. Okay. Here we go. So, we want ISO. This is our glass syringe, and we want to ISO this rag again, because this rag is very important. This is going to be how we sterilize in between flaming, because see, if you flame and you get yourself burn on that, you're screwed. So, what I'm going to do is within this top here, I'm going to bring in some air. Take the lid off. Get that nice and hot. Get it red hot there. Here we go. Okay. Go ahead and stick the air in there. Give it a little shake. Soak up as much of this fluid as we can. Definitely see all the mycelium up in there. We get about 10 milliliters because we're going to be doing 2 on each one. Okay? So, the idea is to pull this out. Okay, you ready? bit. We'll take it right off the stir and we'll do it. So a bit of ISO everything. We got our syringe ISO'd, wipe your arms. Here we go. Right. So we want to ISO the top like that, right? ISO the blade. Flame the blade. Here, at least a good third of an inch right there. Make sure you have some air in it. Okay? You have that air in here that you want to stick the air in there. Okay. Push the air in. Bring out the goodies. Alright, there's 10. 10 right there. Next one. This one. These are done. Okay. Okay, there's 3. Set up the other 3. One at a time, and you already know how to do this. Okay. And here, inside the isopropanol bath that we got it in. Remember, ISO everything. Okay, I'm going to put this back on the stir. Turn it up all the way. Next 3. ISO. Okay. Flame. ISO. Flame. Wait. I almost forgot something here. Here we go. This again. Glass syringe. It's done. Go ahead and put the lid on it, take it off. Okay. Syringe will be cleaned out. Back into the circulation here. Okay, this isopropanol. Smash down all this stuff, including this one. Okay, these will be covered again. They're dust covers. These are the Blucifer dust covers. So, this one goes back on the steering unit. Put your dust covers back on just for the hell of it. In case you have to flip them upside down or something, there's a little bit of extra moisture in there now. So you don't want to get it everywhere. They're also labeled too, so you know what's what. Okay. Alright, so we got 6 jars of Blucifer here. This will be enough to do 2 small tubs. Or even 2 large 80-quart tubs, if I space it out properly. But usually I always lose a jar or 2 due to contamination, especially when you do it like this, because you're doing it right out in the open and not in front of the lamp hood. But I have some pretty good luck, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, wipe everything down. Put down your jars, put them in your storage area. Throw away everything, including your gloves. Okay. These will all be reused. Here's the cap. The other syringe. We can fold that up. Put that in there, and we still got 1 sterile glass syringe we can use. You know, we can re-sterilize them and use them as much as we want. So that's pretty much it. That was a liquid culture into grain of Blucifer. And you might notice, if you take a look at it, that liquid culture looks awfully cloudy. Well, there's a reason why it looks cloudy, and that's because I put a giant piece of agar in there that contained the mycelium. Now, just to clarify, a lot of times you'll go right to a petri dish with this, an agar dish, to make sure that it's not contaminated before you put it in the grain. Me, I didn't. I just went straight into grain. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that everything's cool. Alright? So that's liquid culture to grain transfer out of a petri dish of an isolate that was taken from a tissue sample of my biggest Blucifer that I had. It was the size of a hockey puck, and it was potent as hell. I think it's coming in at around 19 milligrams per gram, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cross this with psilocybe azurescens and see if I can't get something even better off of that. Okay? Psilocybe, you gotta love it.